What up? So it's K here, and it's time to get into another highly anticipated Madden 16 career. And this time we take on the Seattle Seahawks in Dallas. And the winner of the Madden 16 giveaway was Dr. Seuss. I will contact him, and don't worry, for all you Instagrammers, my next giveaway will be done on Instagram. But now let's get to the game where two NFC powerhouses clash. This game was definitely my hardest game to date, as Seattle Seahawks would not give up any easy yards. I was really struggling trying to run the ball, as all their defensive players could make tackles and shed blocks. And of course, Richard Sherman was playing up to his standards as he was playing lockdown defense. Not until at least we got down to the 23 and Tony Romo hits Dez Bryant with a bomb for a touchdown. He even gave him a pat on the back and everything. Woo! Let's go, squad. Even their special teams was nasty, as I could not get any good return yards on them. 1st and 10, I tried to run up the center, but they crashed the middle and I was unable to go anywhere. And even when I ran outside, I couldn't do anything. 3rd and 3, we go for the run once again up the middle, but I get shut down. So we had to settle for a field goal, but that would not be enough as Seattle's offense was clicking. Tony Romo throws it on a corner route to Jason Witten, who makes the reception. I set a block just to let the team know I will be physical. However, the coach decided to sub me out, so we had to settle for another field goal. And things did not get any better, as that tipped pass by the defensive lineman was picked off by Bobby Wagner, who scored a touchdown off of the pick six. This game was a reality check, as we now realize we are not on top of the NFC and we have a lot of work to do. Late in the 3rd quarter, I was finally feeling it. I was making decent runs and I was making good catches, moving the ball down the field. I go out on a flat, I get the reception, and I truck my way forward for a 12-yard gain. And after we get in the 3-yard line, I try to run up the center on 2nd and 1, and I was not able to make it, and the coach decided to sub me out again. We had to settle for a field goal on that drive, and this game is now out of reach as there's 1 minute left. But let's try to end on a good note. And I get tackled with 1 minute left in the game, and Jason Garrett pulls me out once again. He puts me back in the 4th quarter. I have no idea how we ended up 16 yards back, but Tony Romo overthrows it. That would have been a touchdown, but that is turnovers on downs, so we lose 35-16 versus the Seattle Seahawks in the Legion of Boom. And I had a terrible game, as I finished with 49 yards with 2.2 yards a carry. So you already know I'm about to hit that practice field, as I will not have bad back-to-back performances, as I am determined to hold the starting spot for Dallas. And this is the perfect game to prove it versus our division rivals, versus DeMarco Murray and the Philadelphia Eagles. This should be a very good game. And it looks like they're putting DeMarco Murray in as kick returner this season, so we're going to need to make sure we do not let him get any easy yards on us. After Philly had a punt, it is 1st and 10 on the 12. We go with the halfback toss, and we get shut down again. I am not playing that well. I could have also had better blocking. 2nd and 12, we go with the play action deep ball, and it is caught by Dez Bryant on a 31-yard bomb from Romo. Now let's see if we can get the run game going. Do a halfback draw, run up the middle, and I pick up about 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5, we go with the screen. Tony Romo does not get it off fast enough as he gets hit. That brings up 3rd down. We're blocking. I throw a little chip block out there. I fall down, and Tony Romo gets sacked by Fletcher Cox. But we need to be able to score, because Philadelphia's offense apparently is feeling it as they score a touchdown. Kick return. Go to the outside. We're at the 30, the 40, and will I be able to break the tackle? Yes, I do. And now I'm at the 20, the 10, and it is safe to set off the big play alert for the 100-yard kick return for a touchdown. And the crowd is pumped. So now that ties up the game. Now the defense has to do their job. But the Eagles score again, so it's 14-7. Another halfback toss. My fullback and I get tangled up, so we go nowhere. 3rd and 7. We're going on a swing route. Tony Romo rolls out. He gets the ball up, but he gets cracked. This is not good. He is down. Romo is holding his throwing arm. This cannot be good. His return is doubtful. Brandon Weeden, it's your time to step up. After the Eagles got the ball back, they score again, so it's 24-7. Come on, guys, we have to do this for Romo. We get the ball around the 2-yard line. I'm looking for holes. I'm being a patient runner. I see a hole up the middle. I cut to the outside, and the linebacker will not be able to catch me. So that is another kick return for a touchdown for 98 yards. So that is my second kick return for a touchdown, and the team is loving it. I may just be the next great returner, but only time will tell. After the Eagles punt, it is 24-14, 25 seconds left. Terrence Williams in motion. We're going out on a screen. Looking for a block from 72, but I cut it to the outside because I'm just trying to get out of bounds at this point, and we pick up 7 yards on Brandon Weeden's first pass. Come down for a check down, and Dez Bryant is open on the corner route, picking up about 25 yards, getting his feet out of bounds. Weeden is stepping up. 7 seconds left in the game. Weeden, plenty of time in the pocket. Pressure in his face. He throws it to the end zone. And that is incomplete. But thank God we have 1 second left on the clock. So we score a field goal. And we get the ball at half. But will I be able to get a third kick return for a touchdown? Great blocks. I cut it to the outside. And I burn 80. And Kiko Alonso will not be able to catch up. But I do get brought down by 43 Darren Sproles. That was a spectacular return. I am playing great special teams. 1st and 10. We go with the pass first, playing some West Coast offense, and Dez Bryant is cooking. 4 receptions, 89 yards. We go with the run up the center. I go in between the tackle, and I fall forward for 6 yards. I only have 17 yards so far. I need to play better to help us win this game. We go with the outside run, great block on the outside, and I truck my way forward, and I fight for extra yards as I get down to the 3-yard line, but it looks like an Eagle gets hurt on the play. First and 10, we go to run up the center, but they read it perfectly. I get stuffed. I go on a wheel route, and Brandon Weeden finds Jason Witten in the end zone for the touchdown. We're getting back into this one, guys. That touchdown ties the game up. Never count us out. But the thing is, Philly keeps on scoring. 31-24. We go with the screen. Great block by 70. And I'm at the 45. And I fall down awkwardly. I twist my knee a bit, but I am okay. After I get stuffed for a -2 yards, it's 2nd and 12. I'm trying to help block. Brandon Weeden throws it to Jason Witten, and he shows that man's strength breaking tackles, and I help set a nice block on the outside. We're up at the 35-yard line. Now we're going with the stretch play. Great block by the fullback. I cut it to the outside, and they push me out of bounds at the 8. Now we're going with the halfback draw, but they read it perfectly, and the fullback does not know who to block, so we get tackled for a loss. And we are not able to get in as I get stuffed at the 2-yard line. This is a bit of a gutsy play, but we're going for it anyways. We do the exact same run to the outside, and there is no one there to stop me, so I get a rushing touchdown. After the Eagles are forced to punt, the game is tied 31-31, 23 seconds left on the 43. We go with the halfback counter. I cut it back the other way, and I pick up 4 yards on the play. We're trying to run the hurry-up offense, except there's some confusion on the play. I run up the center, I break a tackle, and I get 5 yards on the play for a 51-yard field goal attempt, but the time runs out. We thought we could pick up a few extra yards to make it a hittable field goal, except regulation time ends, so that means overtime, and the Eagles win the toss. We need to strap up on defense right here, right now. Eagles are forced to punt on a 4th and 5. It was a booming punt, and that goes out of bounds on the 17-yard line. We need to rely on the running game to help support Brandon Weeden. Run up the center, and we pick up about 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 1. We go with the halfback dive, and I am able to move the chains. Help him pass protect. I see the left tackle needing some help, so I run over there. Brandon Weeden throws it deep, and that is a spectacular grab by Terrence Williams. We are now on the 36-yard line. I cut it to the outside. Great block by 77. I think that was Tyron Smith, and we now have the ball on the 17-yard line. But the Eagles were not able to stop our running attack as we get up to the 1-yard line, and I dive in the end zone for the touchdown. But more importantly, that ends the game. We win the division matchup versus Chip Kelly, the Philadelphia Eagles, and DeMarco Murray, the former Cowboy. That was a close game, but the Eagles put up almost 500 yards on us. We need to play better in our next matchup if we want to win. Sam Bradford throwing 50%. Brandon Weeden played well. DeMarco Murray had 267 yards. I had 115 and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, I had 48 yards off of 6 receptions. Des Bryant and Jason Witten also played extremely well this game, making some very clutch plays. But the kick returns, I had 6 kick returns for 339 yards for 2 touchdowns. And if you had me on fantasy, my fantasy points was 46.3 in a PPR. So for all you fantasy owners who had me, I hope you guys won your matchup. But there are more concerns. Tony Romo seems to have broken his throwing arm. He will be out for 6 weeks. This is not good. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the support, and please stay tuned for my next Madden 16 player career. Love you guys, and I'm out.